you want to learn to control ejaculation a little bit better, you're not willing to take drugs, or it's not that bad, you just want to last a little bit longer, you don't want to make a big deal out of it. Great. Okay, the first thing, almost every guy will tell you, try using a condom. And they even make condoms that are slightly numbing so that you last longer, but simply the reduced sensation on your penis will make you last longer. Condoms aren't great, but they may help. The other thing is, listen, if you're below 40, try masturbating an hour or two before having sex. You will definitely last longer. Here's the thing you worry about, okay, well, if I masturbate at 6 o'clock at night and I start having sex at 7, I'm not sure I'm going to have an erection. Listen, go to your doctor, go online, go to Get Roman or Hims or any of those places and get some Viagra or Cialis or any of those things, okay? They are great. So if you have a hard time with premature ejaculation and you want to masturbate an hour or two before sex, but you're worried you won't get hard, take a Viagra. Who cares? Okay? Enjoy it. Condoms and Viagra. Second of all, a glass of alcohol definitely slows most people down. I don't want you rip-roaring drunk, okay? That's bad sex. That's just gross. Nobody wants to have sex with a drunk, okay? But we do want to slow down your nervous system, and alcohol, guess what? Suppresses your nervous system. A glass of wine, okay, maybe 2 for some of you, and that should help. You can also take painkillers. I'm not advocating, please do not start taking prescription painkillers, but a lot of guys notice that even as something as simple as an Advil or Tylenol can slow down ejaculation just a little bit. And if we're looking for just little tiny things to help, try it. Okay? And then again, I just want to state this idea that sex is all this warm up until you can stick it in and then pump away. Lose that, please. That was great when you were 17 or 18 or a frat boy in college. But beyond that, it's really not great sex. If you're focusing on having fun with your partner's body, not just the genitals, if you're having fun focusing on connecting and laughing and giggling and playing, you can do that forever. A lot of guys consider intercourse is the final curtain call. They'll have sex for an hour and then say, okay, I'm ready to call it a day. We're done. Great. Penetrate. And if you come in 1 minute, nobody really cares because you've been having sex for the last hour. Give your partner an orgasm before penetration. Oh, here's another problem that comes up all the time. We need to say this loud and clear. The vast majority of women do not climax from intercourse. Okay, I'm going to say that again. Most women don't come from screwing. Okay? As my dear friend Betty Dodds used to say, a vagina is about babies, a clitoris is about sex. Guys, if you're focusing on her vagina, it's probably not the best sex in the world. So if you are dealing with premature ejaculation, give her great, phenomenal orgasms by focusing on her clitoris. Whether it's oral sex or using your hand or your toys or whatever, full body massages, all that kind of stuff. She will be so thrilled. Trust me, guys, most women are just not that excited about having your dick inside them. Yeah, some women are, absolutely, absolutely. But most women are not. They like it? They like it. It's fine. It's great. It's not the be-all and end-all for them that it is for most guys. Focus on playing, giving orgasms before penetration, and then once you do that, you can last 30 seconds and she won't be complaining, okay? There's one last thing I'd like to talk about, and that is the position that you use for intercourse. A lot of guys go straight to man on top or the traditional missionary position. It's fine, it's great, but the problem with that is you can't look at each other really. It's hard to touch each other because you're holding yourself up. You're essentially doing push-ups during sex, right? The position that we find really works well for a lot of couples is the guy standing by the edge of the bed, if it's the right height, and her hips, her vagina is right at the edge of the bed. So you're standing up and her vagina is right here. That way, you're not putting downward pressure on your penis, which can cause it to ejaculate faster. You're at right angles to the vagina. You can penetrate super slowly. You can play with her clitoris. You can play with her body. You can lean over and kiss. You can do all kinds of stuff in that position that's a lot easier to control than when you're doing missionary position. Missionary position, it's great. It's on the menu. But please, it should not be the main event. There are so many other better positions. Again, when you have a position where you can look at each other, talk to each other, laugh and giggle and touch and caress and all kinds of stuff, that's much better. The nice thing about standing by the edge of the bed is if the stimulation on your penis is causing you to ejaculate, penetrate and just hold still. You can then play with her clitoris with either your fingers, a vibrator, some sort of toy, or let her do it herself. She can have orgasms with you inside her. That way, once you're done, you can just let yourself go.